All right. Welcome to episode 11, guys. You're probably wondering who this amazing youth leader is beside me. Some of you do know her, some of you don't. This is Mercedes. She is our original youth leader. She's been with you since when?
Since day one.
Day one.
Yeah.
So I've been a youth here, so she's seen me grow up. How's that experience been? I know I've been a weird kid, but that's all right.
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. Just being here from the very start and just seeing you kind of grow and mature in your faith, and now becoming a youth leader and doing what you do with the team now. It's just been amazing to see. So yeah, it's been really cool and an awesome journey.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I've had a very, very good mentor. I can't speak though. Excuse me for this week. My week's been very, very long. So for those of you who haven't really met you before, what are some interesting facts that you could tell?
Oh, interesting facts. Well, if you saw my quarantine, you can tell that I'm a crazy cat lady.
Yes, a little bit.
I love my cat, and I did want to kind of explain with like the footage that I had for the video. I actually had that like months in advance, so I wasn't like filming like to get it all ready. Like I actually had all of that ready, and that happens on a normal basis. So everything that you saw, except for like me eating the bowl of food.
No! Oh, that was interesting to say the least.
Yeah, but like that happens. Like I'll be on the toilet, and then my cat will walk in, and he'll be like, "Hey, like pet me," and I'll be like, "I'm kind of busy right now." And yeah, so but we have a really good relationship. Yeah. He's my cat from America, so I kind of grew up with him, and we have a special bond. So that's kind of why I wanted to center the quarantine around him as well. Yeah. So
although I will say, I'm not sure whether to be more concerned that you had those clips from before you knew that you were going to do that for quarantine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a godsend.
Honestly, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Now, I know you're part of a big ministry called 1188. It's a dance group. Could you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so 1188 is a dance ministry, and we go into high schools, public high schools, and we work with kids at risk, and we teach them a dance skill, but we are also there for like building the relationships with those kids and give them a safe space to feel confident in themselves, build self-worth and all of that. And then we work towards something towards the end of the year, so we have like a dance camp and all of that, and throughout the year we do some other mission opportunities as well. Unfortunately that's been kind of put on hold at the moment with some of those things, with everything going on, but we've been able to work around it using technology that we have. So we've still been able to connect with the kids in the schools, even though we can't physically be at their school and run the programs safely. So yeah, so that's been really, really cool to have.
That is really cool. Yeah, and this has been going on for how many years now? Because I've seen it a lot in the community.
Yeah, I think since 2014, so a few years.
6 years.
Yeah.
That's a few, to say the least. Wow.
Yeah.
If I think back 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't even want to think back 6 years.
Yeah. So, I love, you asked for some fun facts. So, cats, dancing, cooking. I've been watching MasterChef. That's been awesome. Okay. I love MasterChef. They recently did a challenge where they had to make and recreate a dish, and it had 40 chilies in it. 40 chilies. But they had to remake it without a recipe. So they had to look at it, and they had to taste it, and they had like their own thing to taste and everything. But it was just like they had to replicate it, and the best one, the one that was the least impressive had to go home. So it was just kind of like, I wouldn't know what to do. I didn't know where to start, and, you know?
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's a challenge and a half.
Yeah.
No, that's very different.
Yeah.
Now, you did mention that it's your cat from the US.
Yes.
Now, obviously, some people don't know that you are from America.
Yeah.
How's that been? How long were you, did you grow up in America for?
Yeah, so, obviously I grew up in America, California, and I moved over here when I was 19. So 2013 was when my family and I moved over, and at first I didn't really want to go. So my parents came here in 2009 for like a holiday, and they were like, "We love it so much, let's pray about it and think about it before making this big decision." So then they felt really led to move to Australia, and so after a year, they told us as kids, and I was in high school still, I'm 16, and I was just like, nah, like,
Yeah, I can
all
imagine.
my friends are here, my family's here, my work, my church, everything, like, my life is here, and I couldn't see myself living here in Australia. And with the visa paperwork and all, it took a long time and a long process to get all of that put through. And in that time, God had kind of changed my heart, and I got excited to come on over. And I kind of had this feeling like I would regret not seeing the other half of the world if I decided to stay. And another thing is, if I did decide to stay, I probably wouldn't be a Christian, and I probably wouldn't be where I'm at now, and I probably wouldn't have been able to make a difference in the many lives that I have already. So yeah, I feel like it was kind of like by God's saving grace, like he used me through that journey and through that adventure, and
That's cool.
best decision that I've met my husband here, so that's
well,
that's awesome too.
That could
so.
be a plus. Yeah, good old Johnsy. A lot of you guys don't know him. He's no longer part of the youth leader team, but we love him very, very much.
Yeah.
He has been a great mentor. And,
Yeah.
Yeah, good bloke to chat to.
Yeah.
We want to say hi to you guys in the chat. Make sure to say hi. We definitely want to say hi back and acknowledge that you guys have been here. Well, Jacob's asking, what type of game is there going to be tonight? Now, we're not going to spoil too much, but it is very, very, very funny and very, very good. You guys will love it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
I am less so, because I think you'll beat me in the competition. Because that's right, it's a competition.
I will.
So it's going to be really cool. Alrighty, guys. So we've got Madison here. We've got Ads. We've got Taylor too.
Yes.
Thank you
Hello,
so
guys.
much for being here. I know we've got a lot more of you guys here, but yeah, just make sure to say hi. And yeah, we want to just say hi back, because you guys are important, and yeah, we really treasure that you guys are taking the time out of your nights to come watch us. And, especially me being silly. So the guests and particularly Mer, definitely not as much.
Oh.
So, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really cool to watch you from home. I'm on my phone and watching the streams and chat and everything, and it's just been really cool and exciting, and you give everyone such a joy. So yeah,
It means a lot.
yeah, no, it's really good. It's really fun.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Oh.
Can we get the camera? Mer! Oh.
He's blushing.
Oh. No, I just do it because I love it.
Yeah.
I think God's is like, for those of you who don't know, I used to be a streamer. I used to do it as a job. I was a streamer and a YouTuber. And I made money from it, which was really, really cool. God bless me in that way, as I didn't have a job at the time. So I was like, well, let's see if we can make streaming work. And it did. And I've had many amazing opportunities through that. But I also realized through that it was pulling me away from God. And I had to put an end to that. I was like, yeah, no, I have to step away from this and go follow God, really. But honestly, I'm so glad I did. I was in such a bad place when I was streaming all the time. I'd be streaming 10, 12 hours a day, every single day, with no breaks. And every minute that I was awake, it was working on stuff for stream, either behind the scenes or on the stream itself. And it was just very, very unhealthy. And it started becoming a numbers game. How many viewers I had, how many followers I had, and that's all I focused on. And it was just so bad for my mental health. So I'm so glad that I obeyed God's direction. It's like, hey, and then here we are today. Like, I'm streaming, and we get to do it for bettering and furthering God's kingdom. That is the most amazing thing. Like, I never thought you'd be able to use that experience in such an amazing way. So. Yeah, praise God for that.
Yeah, and I think with that, I think when God kind of humbled you in that sense of you realizing, it was kind of consuming you and taking away your time from God, that's when you decided to come back to youth and to church, and that you started growing that relationship with God and reconnecting with Him again. And so that was really cool to see as a youth leader, for you to come back to that. So, yeah.
Thank you, I really appreciate that. Yeah. Alrighty, it is about that time, guys. We're going to throw to the announcements. We'll see you guys soon.
On Tuesday nights at 7 p.m, we gather together on Zoom for a time of fellowship as we study the Word of God. For the meeting ID and password, message us through social media or contact Pastor Adam at adam@follow.church. You won't want to miss out. We'll see you on Tuesday.
This wouldn't be a YouTube video if we didn't ask you to smash that like button and subscribe. So smash that like button, subscribe so that you don't miss out on any new videos or live streams.
Every Sunday at 10:30 a.m, Follow Baptist Church goes live for an online service. Join us at online.follow.church as we connect, learn, and grow together.
We are on Facebook and Instagram. If you haven't already, make sure you head to our socials after the stream ends and drop us a like. It's a great way to make sure you stay up to date on all the info and you don't miss out on anything.
And we're back. Those announcements videos are looking so cool. I say that almost every single week, but it's because they are. The amount of work that goes into all these different segments throughout the night is really insane. And shout out to Aiden in particular for doing these announcements. They do look really cool.
Yeah.
Now, we've got some talking points, and this is actually one that Mer, once that she decided on, that had an idea of. I can't find the word, but you guys know what I mean. What is the best toasty? That's what you've asked, and that's what you want to prod us on. So this involves you guys as well. But
My inspiration for this actually came from MasterChef.
Okay.
Because they did a challenge on this, and I was like, they're putting in so much into this toasty, and I just do like bread, butter, toast, yum, like that's it. But like they were like jazzing it up and making it like so fancy, and I'm like, I can't even be bothered with putting half of this stuff, or I don't have this stuff like in my house. So
this is too much effort.
But I did go to a cafe once,
Yep.
and we got a toasty, and then it had avocado and ham, and just like the way it was cooked, like cooked avocado can sometimes be good, sometimes be a little bit off, but it was actually, it blended in really well together. So I think that's the best that I've had, and then maybe add a little bit of like crispy bacon in there.
Oh yes, love a good little bit of
Yeah.
bacon. Have you ever had a Macca's toasty?
I haven't actually. No.
All right. Well, for those of you who don't know, I used to work at Macca's. I used to work at a number of different Macca's stores for a long while, and I hated making toasties.
Yeah.
Because they set aside, here's an hour, make like 50, 60, 70 toasties. Just,
Oh my gosh, that's
and
a lot
like,
of toasties.
don't worry, they're not stored forever. They're literally one day turnover, so they are fresh, reasonably. But you get your sourdough out, right? So they'll get them all out in your bags, and you've got your slices of cheese, and you got your ham, and you got your tomato. But the way the cheese is, it's almost impossible to like break off and peel off without it ripping. And then the ham.
Yeah.
The ham's 10 times worse, let me tell you right now. So yeah, it's just like that. We chuck on 2 or 3 slices of cheese, depending on the store. Stores do it differently for some reason. And then we got our 2 bits of ham. We fold them nicely, make sure they fit perfectly on the bread.
Yeah.
And then we've got a slice of tomato, and we make sure it's like amazing. And
Sounds like a lot of work to make it perfect, and
we got to make sure it's like amazing, because they're a bit expensive between you and me and everyone at home, but they're a bit pricey. But they are really nice.
Yeah.
I do like them. And I think that's the only kind of toasty I've had. Like, I've made some at home, but it's always been on like the bare minimum amount of things that I've had in my pantry. So I was like, I'll have to give it a Macca's toasty.
Yeah. Nice. What are people in the chat saying?
That's with the Vegemite and avocado. Wait, what is?
No, what?
Vegemite and avocado. No.
Vegemite doesn't belong on a toasty.
No.
Just saying.
No,
It does
I
not.
agree.
No.
Pineapple, chicken, mayo, and cheese. Ooh.
I don't know how I feel about a pineapple being on that.
Okay.
And I'm one of those people who don't like pineapple on pizza.
Okay.
So I like pineapple and I like pizza.
No.
I just don't like them together. I'm sorry if we can't be friends anymore.
Yeah, look, you put our friendship on the line. Because for lunch I literally had pineapple. That's all I.
Wait, just pineapple? Nothing else?
No. I had pizza for recess. At lunch I just had pineapple. I should have put them together, but I was like, well, I need something for lunch. So I guess I'll just have pineapple later. So that's what I did.
Yeah.
So.
Someone's saying cheese and mayo. That's
Cheese
alright.
and mayo.
I
I've
like
had
mayo
one.
cooked. Like mayo on stuff cooked is really good.
Yes.
And that would taste really good with cheese anyways. That was good. I'm allergic to avo. Who said that? Tori!
Really?
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry.
I was the same. I hate avocado. I hate avocado.
Get out. I'm kicking you off.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I respect that. That's
Yes,
okay.
thank
We
you,
all have
thank
our
you.
own differences and opinions.
But that does suck, Tori, because some people do like it, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm glad you have that, because no, that still sucks. It sucks being allergic to anything. But yeah, like I really dislike avocado. That was my way of saying that, I suppose.
Yeah. Someone just said I eat Vegemite like Nutella.
How? How? Doesn't your face like? You know,
Oh, no.
Does your face make like? Do you make a weird face when you get like something? Like,
Yeah, like-
what?
Like I gag a little bit. Like
Yeah. No,
oh,
it's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
How?
Okay, actually, funny story, and I don't know if they were like joking or if they like really did do this as a family, but I went camping with the family once, and they're like, oh, like you should try, like, have you ever had Vegemite? And I was like, yeah, but like I didn't really like it. I don't care for it.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, like you haven't tried it on a pancake. And
No.
I was like, what?
No.
No, you can't put it on a pancake. And like
that's
it's
so
so
bad.
good. And then so they made me a pancake, and then they put Vegemite on it, like slathered
Oh.
Vegemite on this pancake. And then I took one bite and I was like, I can't do it anymore. And then like, that's okay, just give it to our daughter. And she like ate the whole thing, and she was like 6-year-old daughter. And I was just like, I'll just take a normal pancake, please. I can't do this. Like, and that's how they do it in their family. It's so weird.
I can't even fathom that. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so
Oh, I hate Vegemite.
yeah.
Oh, and that would have ruined pancakes for me, honestly. I wouldn't have eaten another pancake for like the next 6 months because
Yeah.
I would have had PTSD.
Maddie said that she likes Vegemite on her pancakes.
Really? See, I cannot. See, I'm intrigued. Do I want to see them like eat that,
Yeah.
or
Maybe,
would I be disgusted?
maybe like for one of your future like streams, you should have like an eating challenge where you have like mystery foods and people are like blindfolded,
Ooh.
and then like that could be one of the food items that they have to eat.
Okay. What do you guys think? Because we have to throw it to you. Please say no, because
Maybe you don't have to eat it. Maybe
Oh, okay, then
maybe
I'm
the
fine
other
with that.
person has to
yeah,
eat it.
yeah. I'll put it like, hey, you know what? That's fine. We'll do it, guys.
Yeah.
But yes, my parents put broccoli and spaghetti sauce, and why?
Broccoli and
Broccoli's
spaghetti
pretty
sauce.
nice.
Broccoli's good. Broccoli's
Yeah.
one of my favorite veggies. I
Yes,
love
me too.
broccoli.
Yeah, and like my dad used to do that a lot as well. Like he'd do his pasta, but he'd put like your corn, your peas, your carrot, and like other veggies, especially broccoli as well, and we'd chuck that in the sauce, and
Yeah.
it's a very, very healthy version of pasta.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's still a lot of carbs,
Yeah.
but it's still very, very nice.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it, but hey, that's interesting, Realms.
Yeah.
I once had a piece of toast with 21 Vegemite sachets. It was a challenge, but it was pretty good.
A challenge?
But it was good.
21? That's a lot. Wait, like the little mini ones?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
okay.
But like even so, that's still like 21 of them.
I know.
That's
a
like
lot.
taking 2 tablespoons and just. How was it good?
I don't know.
Honestly, we might need to have a moment of silence, friends.
Alright.
No, we're not doing it. Wait, and ketchup as a spaghetti sauce. Okay, that's disgusting.
That's a bit strange.
Yes, I would hate that. It's just too
It's not
salty.
the right, it's not the right kind of sauce that you need.
Yeah, it's like the right
Yeah,
consistency.
yeah.
It's not the right flavor. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just.
you have to have all like the herbs and stuff, and yeah.
I agree. Once restrictions are lifted, I'll bring Vegemite to you. No, we shall
Amy,
forbid
no.
that.
We'll take it off of you. There you go.
Actually, no, I won't even dare to confiscate it. Where would I put it? I don't even touch it.
In the trash.
There's the bin! Yeah, absolutely. Alrighty, I've got another question for you.
Yes.
If you had to have one superpower, wait, actually no, not any superpower. If you had to have the ability to fly or the ability to become invisible, what would you choose?
Oh. See, this is a hard one because like there's pros for each side. I'd probably say flight, so I could fly anywhere that I wanted to go to.
I agree.
So like I wouldn't have to pay for airfare, and like it might take me a while to get there unless like I'm Superman and I could like fly super fast at super speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could like travel to anywhere. But I don't know if I want to be traveling anywhere right now.
Probably
Obviously,
not
with
now.
the- Yeah.
Yes, no.
Yeah. But like to certain heights and stuff, it would just give you like a really cool like feeling of like zero gravity and all of
Absolutely.
that. Yeah.
I find it really cool. And you wouldn't need a driver's license.
Yeah.
Ever. You never have to pay for your rego,
Oh
for,
my
your,
gosh,
for your
yes.
insurance, for the actual car, for fuel. You're like,
Yes.
I'll see you there soon. Boom.
That would save you a lot of money. I didn't actually think about that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Chewy, that's alright, mate. We'll catch you later. Hope you have an awesome night.
Yes.
Make sure to rewatch the stream, though, by the way.
Yes.
I won't say too much about Quarantine, but it's by
It's-
far the best one. I've said that every week, but like, this one is.
It's really good. Really, really good.
This is
if,
amazing.
If you got to go on our socials, we did put out a
We
teaser,
did, indeed.
and I just got goosebumps from the teaser. I was just like, oh my gosh, like
Yeah.
this is amazing. So
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What would you guys say in the chat? What would you guys say out of flight or invisibility? We've already got some answers here.
yeah.
So we've got
flight.
invisibility. Why would you want to be invisible?
You could play pranks on people, I guess.
Ooh,
You could play pranks on them.
pranks would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And no one would know it would be you. No one would know
Like
it's
they-
you.
But then again, like if I had the ability to go invisible and I was playing pranks, I'd film it and put it to YouTube. So they'd know
Yeah.
eventually. But at the time, you're
Yeah.
well.
Invisibility, so the deer that I'm stalking doesn't see me. Oh, so Russell would be like hunting.
Yeah, I've got a
Whoa.
bunch of mates that
That's
hunt.
actually pretty smart.
Yeah.
They wouldn't see you,
They'd still smell you and hear you though.
probably.
That's the only thing, because I believe like a lot of that, especially if you're at a distance anyway, and you're wearing
Yeah.
full camouflage, it's normally they pick up your scent, or they
Yes.
can hear you coming close to them, I think. Now, obviously not with every kind of animal that you do hunt, but
Yeah.
just, yeah.
Liam said, be invisible when driving.
The cops look over like, what? Imagine you get like pulled over for speeding, and like you're invisible the entire time.
And no one's
pull
in the
over, and they're like, what? There's nobody.
But they can track you by the rego, though.
Yes, but
They
if
would know it's
nobody's
your
in the
car. They would know it's your car, though.
Yeah, but what would they report? Sorry, your car was caught speeding. Okay, who was driving it? You see, that's the thing.
Yeah, I don't know. No one was in the car.
Or, I think it's Violet from The Incredibles, how she
Yes.
has the ability to make other things that she
Yeah.
touch invisible.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
may think I'm...
Yeah, yeah.
This is getting too creative. We're going too far off topic. But yeah, that's...
Realm said invisibility because it can be used for anonymity. I don't know how to...
Anonymity.
Anonymity.
No, but why would you want to... Don't rob a bank.
Oh,
Come on,
man.
let's do some honest stuff here. Although, in twisting your powers can't be turned off, I'd still go flight.
Ooh.
Because, like, you could technically hover, right?
If your powers couldn't be turned off... So you'd have it all the time. So you're always invisible, so you can never be
Yeah.
physically seen ever again.
I'd hate that.
Yeah.
I'd hate that. I'd feel lonely and just nah.
Mm.
I'd definitely fly. Still fly because I get to
Ooh.
go places, but you could hover.
I have a question.
Okay.
Let's pretend you and I were both invisible. Would we be able to see each other? Because we're both invisible?
Chat, I want you guys to tell us, would, like, the people that were invisible, would they be able to see each other? Yay or nay? Because actually, that's a great question. Ooh, I've never thought of it like that.
It's just some thought that comes to me when I'm just lying in bed trying to fall asleep. That's just what I think. My brain just
No?
goes...
So you wouldn't be able to see them either? Oh, okay. Okay.
I'd say yes.
I'd want it to be.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, just imagine that. You're just all pranking the same person, but there's multiple invisible people.
Yeah.
You think you're the only person.
Yeah.
And then there's... Nah. I'd want to make it so you could see invisible people.
There's this joke that, like, when someone... Like, you're the only one in an elevator, and then someone walks in, and they ask you to push a button or something, and then you would say, you could see me? And then you leave it at that, and then you, like... You get all freaked out, like, wait, you can actually see me and like pretend
I
like
so want to do that. Oh,
put the prank back on them.
that would be so good. All right, plot twist right there, guys. Make sure to save it and remind me. We're gonna do that. Alrighty, I've got a. So, Sammy, the host that you guys have seen in the last couple of weeks. So she came up with a really good ultimatum.
Yeah.
And funnily enough, it's very personal, I suppose you could say. Would you rather only be able to yell incredibly loud or whisper? I am the person that already yells incredibly loud. And Mer's pretty much the one that whispers all the time. So, I'm like, well, that answers that question. But
Yeah,
how about
yeah.
you guys? By the way, you still wouldn't be able to yell as loud as me. I'm tempted to go for the Guinness World Record for, like, loudest person.
Ooh.
I reckon I could do it.
Yeah, I think you could. I think you could.
I'm not sure if I should be like,
Yeah.
yeah, cool, or, oh, really, I'm not loud. But yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. Yell, whisper.
Yeah. Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Oh no, I'm louder than you. You are not. I'm telling you.
Who said that? Who said that?
Lauren. No.
Oh. You should have a contest when we all
I
get
am
back.
so
like,
down.
when things go back and we're able to meet again.
Bring it.
Bring it on. Whisper. Because I stalk deer.
He's stalking a deer.
He's the deer whisperer.
Russell, what do you hunt with, dude? Do you use a bow and arrow? Do you use a rifle? What do you use? Because I actually have I have mates that used to hunt when they lived in the Northern Territory, so they're allowed to hunt with guns.
Nice.
So they used like an air rifle and like a normal rifle too.
Yeah.
But I've also got a mate that regularly uses his bow to go hunting and all that kind of stuff. So it's,
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really cool. They couldn't stand one another. Wait, who? You believe him when he says he's louder than you? Yeah, you should believe me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's nice, dude.
Nice.
30-6, nice. Sorry.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Okay, scientifically, this is what Realms has said. Flight is weightless, so you could carry the heaviest object in existence effortlessly.
Ooh.
Well,
That's pretty.
that'd be so
Yeah.
handy. You'd be like, I can't lift this all right. And it'd be like nothing.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
I can barely lift like a laundry basket at the moment. And so that would be just like really easy to do if I had that.
One finger, just
One finger. There you go.
Although, technically, like Superman, like you're looking at the Superman movies.
Yeah, yeah.
For him, it's still he has to put in.
Yeah,
it
he-
looks like he does a lot of effort.
He's just trying to show off his muscles, that's all.
Oh, he's just
Yeah.
trying to tense his.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showing off the muscles. Oh wait. Oh my god, this is like. Yeah.
I'd actually pick whispering because you can speak in a megaphone or a microphone.
Ooh.
Yeah, but my voice is the microphone.
Yeah.
I don't need the microphone, nor the speaker, nor the loudspeaker. I'm actually convinced my throat is a loudspeaker. Yeah, the more you know.
The more you know. The more you know.
Whispering because I get a headache if I was always loud. Well, you're around me a lot, so I don't think that's preventable.
She could just get like some earplugs.
Look, honestly, yes, it's either that or she'll go deaf in the next year. I reckon. Chewy, welcome back, mate. There's a limit, but it's still 10 times more. Oh, really? So it'd be like an ant. You'd have like an ant.
Oh, okay.
That'd be really cool still.
Yeah.
The
Nice.
more you know. Like, you could still pick up a car easy.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Which I reckon, like, does work with, like, the Superman. Because he can pick up cars easily.
Yeah.
But yeah. It says he is the microphone into the microphone. That's why we've got my gain turned down. Basically, the
Yeah.
sensitivity.
They
all the
did
way
tell
down,
us.
And Mer's is all the way up. So.
They came in and told us, turn down Josiah's mic. Turn up Mo's.
Yeah.
Uh,
I reckon you'd struggle more with communicating your emotions if you could only whisper.
oh.
That is true, but then you can still angry whisper.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? Although that's kind of
Yeah.
like a smee.
Yeah.
Precious. Anyways, we're not gonna get to that. Rams, catch you later, mate. Hope you have an awesome night. Thank you for joining. But yeah. Alrighty. I've got oh, this is an interesting thing. What's the coolest place you've ever lived or traveled to?
Ooh. Coolest place. I would probably say, back in 2011, my family and I did like a family holiday, and we went to Mexico,
Whoa.
and we got to like zip line through the rainforest, and
Oh,
it
we'd
was
love to do
just
that.
it was incredible like to see, and like it's like hot and humid, which is like I love summer, I loved the heat, like I loved just the tropical like days that we had, and like you go to the beach and the water was warm, and we stayed at a resort, but like you were just well looked after. And I think it was getting to know the Aztec and Mayan cultures that they had there as well.
Really? That's so
So we
cool.
actually got to see some temples and like walk up this huge it was just like 1,000 stair steps, and then you just get to the top and you just see this tropical rainforest, and it was amazing. So I think that would be one of the coolest places I've ever been to. Wow. Yeah.
That sounds so cool. I would love to do that. One of the things I really want to do is travel.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not the minute.
Not now.
Obviously. But down the track, I'd love
Yeah.
to travel and see some amazing sights. I definitely want to visit the Seven Wonders of the World.
Yes.
Because just wow.
Yeah.
And I want to take some pictures of my own and be like, ha, I took that.
Yeah.
It's probably 1,000 that are identical from
Yeah.
the exact same spot. But ha, I took that photo,
Yeah.
right? See that imperfection there? That was my fault. And I'd identify it in that way.
Yeah.
But for me, see, I've moved to probably like 18 different houses or something like
Yeah,
that.
wow.
And I'm 18. So it's been a lot. But I haven't been outside of the country since I was 2.
Yeah. Okay.
So I went to Indonesia. My mum's Indonesian, for those who don't know. So when I was 2. But yeah, I don't know. I can't remember it. So
Yeah.
I've gone to Tasmania, toured
Yeah.
around there with a band of mine. So that was
Yeah.
really, really cool. I'd say we went top to bottom actually. We took the Spirit of Tasmania there and
Yeah.
we flew back. So it was really, really cool getting to actually be on such a huge boat and actually like experience that, because I don't think I'd ever been on a boat before.
Yeah.
Like a big
Wow.
one. So it was really, really cool. That was a fun experience. But yeah, definitely want to go traveling.
Yeah.
I want to really go to New Zealand sometime soon
Yeah.
and visit a few of my mates there.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be really, really cool. for
Yeah,
sure.
I've been to New Zealand, the North Island, and it is beautiful, and it's just incredibly green, and there's so many beautiful things that like you could go and visit, and like lots of nature walks and all of that. And Johnsy and I went to a black sand beach, so like
Really?
all of the sand on the beach is black.
Wait, like
Legitimately black. Legitimately. I have this jar wherever I travel to. I like to all the beaches. I collect little packets of sand,
Yep.
and then I take them back and then layer them in this jar.
That's
And
so
so
cool.
it's like normal color, black, and then normal color, and then red dirt from WA, and then normal color. So it's just like you can see all the different levels and layers from where I've traveled to. So, but yeah, and like it's black, like pitch black.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll have to show you a photo later.
That's
it's really
so
really
cool. Woo! Another thing I need to do when I go to New Zealand. If anyone wants to go to New Zealand with me, let me know. All right, we'll make this a big trip, and it'll be a lot of fun.
When we can.
When we can, yes. Probably not till next year, but let me know. All right, message me.
Yeah.
But yes, definitely, really, really want to do that. Now, I don't have any more talking points there. I think it's time for our game.
I think so too. I'm excited.
So, you guys are probably wondering, what kind of a game would we have planned for this week, especially if it's a competition?
I'm gonna win.
We have Pringles. Myrna also has Pringles because social distancing, we need to send it back in.
Yeah.
And
And I like this flavor better than.
well,
Yeah.
I like that too, but I was like, I like so I can try onion. It's onion. All right. The challenge is, I know it got like 10 times more interesting now that we've got Pringles. What was the challenge again? It's like how many we can fit into our mouth at once?
Yeah. Well, it's how many you could actually get out
In one handful?
in one handful.
Without like tipping it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And then how much can you stuff in your face? But I think that we need to advertise something else first before we do that.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's very important and very necessary and needed.
Dettol hand sanitizer. We're not sponsored by Dettol.
No.
It's just, well,
We should be.
Dettol, reach out to us, please. We want your money. I mean, what? Send us free products, please. Your stuff's good. But yes, it's important, especially in this time, to make sure you're practicing good hygiene. And so regular sanitizing of hands is very, very important. I sanitize my hands 10, 15 times a day.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like, still wash my hands with soap, like, 10,
Yeah.
20 times a day. But it's good.
Yeah.
It's good for good hygiene. So we're actually going to do that now and set a good example. If you guys have hand sanitizer too, make sure to do that.
My hands have actually been getting really dry with just the amount of like hand washing and like hand sanitizer. So I've actually been trying to moisturize my hands, and like even like the cracks.
I've
of your
had that
hand.
too.
Oh.
I had my skin peel
Man.
like
Oh,
last week.
no.
Yeah, my skin on my fingers and hands were just peeling last week. It was really, really bad.
Yeah.
Turns out it was the school, what the school uses for their sanitizer. I was like, yeah, no, I can't keep using this. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just going to use this one instead because it doesn't make it peel as much.
Yeah.
So a little bit, but yeah.
All right.
All right.
So,
All right. We're
gotta
gonna open
pop it.
these. These are brand new, so we haven't opened them yet.
can I even get mine open? There you go.
Alright, we're gonna. Oh.
Oh, you know what we should do? We should.
No! No! We're not doing a mukbang. No. Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah. You like get a really good sound effect.
No! We're not doing this! No!
I can do that. Okay, wait. Look at my Pringles. That's
Well,
an easy. What are your
oh well. Mine are fine.
Mine are like ready and prepared for me to like
Okay.
take out for the first contest.
Well,
Competition.
alright.
Look at that! How did it go? I didn't even shake it. It
Really?
just came like this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, alright, we going for it?
Yep. Okay.
Alright, how many can I grab? Come on! No, I
Oh,
think I
actually,
broke one.
this is harder.
It's awkward because you can like hit stuff, but like actually getting them out. Come on! My finger's getting stuck.
Oh, I'm crushing them.
Alright, I think, okay.
All right, I got. Nope.
No! Come on!
Oh no! Oh, I don't even think I got that many.
Yes! Alright, let's see how much I've got. I'm actually proud of that. You want to show the camera? Oh, actually. Ooh, maybe.
Maybe. All right, count the layers. 1, 2, 3,
Alright.
4. Oh no. Oh no.
Are we counting the one that fell back in or not?
No.
Okay.
No. How many did you get?
I want to hear how many you got first.
25.
27.
Really?
Yeah.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Maybe mine are just like.
Well,
Maybe.
mine aren't cracked, but.
Mine, yeah, mine did crack. Okay, so.
Well, the more you know. Alright, are we really trying to put all of these in our mouth at once?
Yeah. Oh, you have to put in 27?
Alright, so is the point to not crunch it, like just rest it on our mouth, and then just like keep piling in more? Or like go in all at once?
Well, I thought it was like keep piling them in.
Okay, but just
but-
don't crack them in your mouth, because otherwise that's kind of cheating. You can just-
Yeah. Mine are already cracked though, so should I get out a few more or just avoid
I
the
don't know,
cracked
what do you guys
ones?
think? What do you
What
guys
should
think?
we do? Except I'm good.
Yeah. I'll hit this one too, because Pringles.
Don't die. That's actually a really good
Motivation and encouragement.
yep, thank you.
Alright.
Eat them in one go. All of them in
No,
one go.
let's not do that. Alright. All at once? I'm just saying it. Alright, we gotta do it.
Alright.
Alright,
He
I gotta
gave
put
us
these
the
together.
okay. If we die, it's on him.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
This is not good! Like, look at that stack! How's it gonna fit in? She's just dropped it all on the table for
wait.
you guys not
I'm
watching.
gonna get a new
Alright, yeah, yes.
set so that they're not cracked.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Alright, does that look like 25?
No.
Okay, look. It's here, look, okay? That's 25.
Alright.
We are not going to look pretty right now.
No, this is gonna be very embarrassing, but it's for you guys, for your entertainment. I don't know why we agreed to this, but alright,
I
we
was
going
just
for it?
excited about Pringles.
Oh, this is not good. This is not
Alright,
good.
alright. Hang on, I gotta advertise
Do I go
this.
sideways or do I go like
Well, Tori said eat it sideways.
Yeah,
Oh
sideways,
my
okay.
gosh, but my mouth's not big enough.
Alright, let's try this. Ah! Ah!
Oh no. I can't. I'm drooling. You should like have a water bottle. I brought my drink bottle. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Just don't choke. Do not choke. Let's take our time. While you're doing that, I'm gonna do what you told me not to do. Ready? Yep. Everyone's jealous at home right now. This is probably like the best stream ever because I get free food.
Okay.
Thank you. Complimentary water, food. Thank you very much. Russell said, Mercedes fits her whole hand while Josiah has like 3 fingers. So like you had a little bit more space to put some more Pringles in there. You can't even talk right now. Just it's like eating a hamburger, not knowing how you're going to eat it. I know that some people eat hamburgers, like they position their fingers in a way so that they like they hold it in a certain way so that not like the lettuce and the tomato and stuff doesn't fall out. Yeah. Oh, as said, Pringles stuffing equals rating. So there you go. Yeah. Jake Wake says, Mom, please stop now, ASAP.
That's my mum saying stop, but...
You alright? You good?
Yep.
Good job. I'm impressed. I think you are the winner because mine kind of fell out.
So.
I drooled all over myself. So there you go.
Alright.
You alright?
I think I'm not going to eat Pringles for the rest of the night. Alright. All it was is that luckily I could breathe, but we will put that disclaimer: do not try this at home. It is a stupid idea. We're not going to do that again.
The Pringles are like really salty and really sharp.
Yeah, they hurt.
And when you have a whole bunch in your mouth, it's hard to breathe. Like.
Thank you, Ronald.
Yeah.
At least someone
Yeah.
appreciated my effort.
There you go. Good job. Good job. I'm just happy I'm here for the free food.
This wasn't free. We bought it.
I didn't have
So I did it.
I didn't have to buy this.
Alrighty. Well, on that note, we're gonna throw to quarantine.
Oh yes, I'm so excited.
While I go get another drink. Enjoy it though, guys. It is amazing.
Yes.
We'll see you guys soon.
The year is 2020. Humanity has endured one of its biggest tests. A worldwide pandemic has gripped the 4 corners of our Earth and sent people into their homes, hiding in fear. The world as we know it was thrust into change. Businesses, schools, and churches have closed their doors in an attempt to stay COVID-free. Crazies cry out their conspiracy theories. Gamers hide away in the glow of their television sets. And the world gorges itself on streamed entertainment and croissants. Youth ministries have gone online for a time. The pandemic looks to be easing, and while the world loosens its grip on restrictions, young people look for a leader to guide them into a new age, a new way of life, and a new way of ministry. And that has brought you to me.
How's youth been going?
It's been going pretty good.
How is it easier than meeting face to face?
Oh, it's easier to plan meetings. You can stay at home. It's faster. It's cheaper. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know you've been looking forward to seeing everyone face to face again, but what if they push the restrictions back further and you have to meet online forever?
got it. YouTube, higher attendance. Zoom is easier. The great platform for Facebook, Instagram, it's easy to connect. Leaders are better rested. They enjoy Zoom meetings apart from Aiden. There's potential for us to be on TikTok. It all makes sense. Conclusion.
Hey, Ads.
Mate, sorry to call so late, but I figured something out.
Yeah, what?
We should keep doing youth ministry online forever.
I don't think that would work.
Look, I know it sounds backwards, but it's better. Trust me, it's better.
That will take a lot of convincing.
Well, it's cheaper. The leaders are getting more rest. We're having more time to think of new content. It's better. It just makes sense.
What about personal connection? Like being together, learning together, laughing together?
Zoom.
But Ads, there are a lot more benefits to doing it together in the same room. I mean, going out for a coffee or something?
Aiden, I spent $300 last month on coffee, and that was just for Pastor Luke.
I just don't think this is a good idea. Ads. Ads, are you there?
Balanced, as all things should be.
This is ridiculous. Of course we can't go online exclusively.
Why not?
Because we need to see each other face to face, have real and alive relationships.
That can be done online. Do not underestimate the power of Zoom.
I feel like we're missing a huge part of connection on Zoom though.
You're not. You're gaining extra time. You have a higher attendance. You are more rested. You have free time. This is a good decision.
And what if the other leaders don't agree?
They'll come around. They have no choice.
What does that mean?
You have the online stones. But there is one more. The Follow Youth Stone. It remains hidden, but together we will find it. And once we do, we will be unstoppable.
Can we really do this?
We can. We will. We must. It is inevitable. Facebook, Instagram, Zoom, and TikTok. It's all coming together.
Oh no. What do I... Command, this is Croissant. We have a code red. Time to get the team together.
Wow. How intense was that? Oh my goodness.
How good was that?
awesome.
Did you guys like that or what? All I'm gonna say is stay tuned. Make sure to share it around and be ready for these for the next week. Like, ooh!
Next week's gonna be awesome.
How does that? Like, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, ooh! I'm not even gonna say much about it because I'll let it speak for itself.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs me to narrate over it because wow. I hope you guys are excited because yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so pumped just to I want to say what's going on, but I'm not. Because, where's the fun in that? I'm going to let you guys,
If you want to find out what happens next, you'll just have to
show
come
up.
next week.
It's just how it is. Absolutely. Alrighty, guys. Well, we're almost at the end of our time for tonight. Mer, how was your first time co-hosting?
It was really fun. We were chatting about this before, and it's just been really cool. It's a different feeling to watch it from home and on my phone to being here and being a part of it, and it's just been really fun. And the time went by so fast. I could go for another 2 hours, and
That's the fun of it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Absolutely. Well,
it's been great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, can we get some claps in the chat for Mer? She's done such a great job. Thank you so much for coming on this week.
Thanks for having me.
For those of you who don't know, Mer has a baby on the way.
Yes.
Ford John?
Yes, Ford John. Yep.
What a wonderful name. And yeah, I wish you all the best for
Thank
that.
you.
And I know that I don't speak for me, but also the entire youth team and the rest of the youth as well. That's such an amazing thing. It's such an awesome thing.
Thank you.
I wish you all the best for little Ford.
Thanks.
And yeah, guys, I think that will just about do it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back for episode 12 next week. Have a great week, and God bless. All right, guys. See yous.
Bye.